Welcome to e-commerce store in PHP and MySQL with Bootstrap. Friends, in previous video I showed you that if I decrease the size of this scene of this screen, and if I click over this menu bar icon, then all these icons, home buttons, are being shown. But if I click over this search box is not being shown here. This is one problem. So first of all, I correct this problem. So I go to my code editor and I go to my index.php page. I would like to show you that this is the button, first button, which type is button, and class is navbar-toggle, and data-toggle is equal to collapse. But in the second button I have given data-toggle is equal to navbar-toggle. Actually it is the collapse, not the navbar-toggle. So I copy it and I paste it, Control S to save. I go to my Chrome browser and I refresh this page. Now I click over this icon first, then search box. Now you can see that this search box has begun to show here. It is not being shown rightly because I have not stylized it in style.css, so you don't worry. Now I go back to my Notepad++ code editor and I go to style.css, and now I shall stylize it in style.css. #search space dot navbar dash form. So first of all, I show you this ID and this class. This is the search ID. First I show you this is the search ID, and now I show you the class which is inside this search ID. This is the also search ID, and this is the navbar-form class which is inside this ID. So now I stylize it, both IDs and class, stylize them, float right first, #search curly brackets clear column both. So there should be a space so you could see it more quietly, more clearly. Border dash top column solid 1 pixel space hash 9ADACD text line center. It's not the center, it's the right. #search space dot navbar dash form space dot input tag, which is inside this navbar dash form class. Input dash group class. I show you this class. So I go to index.php. So this is input dash group class, which is inside the navbar, dash group. This is the navbar dash form class, navbar dash form, and this dot navbar dash form is inside the ID search. So I write display column table. It should be displayed like table, in the form of table. hash search space dot neighbor dash form dot input dash group space dash form dash control. Now I show you this class. So friend, this is form dash control class, and this is input dash group, which is inside it. So I come back here in my style.css page, and I define it is with 100% not pixel. Now I go to my Chrome browser and I refresh this page. So friend, now you can see if I click over it, you can see that this search box is showing in this way. If I come here and if I click here, then this search box is showing here. Still there is one mistake. If I click here, you can see that this icon is showing down. It should be shown inside this field. So I go back to my Notepad++ code editor. So friends, I have seen this search and there is no mistake here. I have not found. So I go to my index.php page, and this is the button, and yes, I have found the mistake. Actually, I have not made one span tag, which should be made under this input class. This is the input tag, class form dash control, type text, placeholder, search, name, use underscore query required is the attribute. Here I should make one span tag, which was not made. I am extremely sorry for that. So I make one span tag and I close this span tag right under this button, where the button is closing. This is the starting point of button and this is the closing button, and I have made this span tag right under this input tag and right above the button tag, and I have closed this span tag right under the closing button tag, and this button tag is inside the span tag. So now I assign a class to it, class input dash group dash btn. I think I should give a comment to it. I comment it, starts, and now I copy this comment and paste it at the closing span tag. Control S to save. Here I write ends first. Now I go to my Chrome browser for watching its preview. So if I refresh the page and now I click over it, now you can see that this search icon is rightly being shown inside this field, inside the search field. If I click over it, you can see please fill out the field. So if I decrease the size, of this screen, and now I click over this icon and now I click over it, now you can see that this icon, search icon, is being shown accurately, 100% accurately. So once again I increase its size. This is our demo website. So if I decrease its size, you can see that now it is working accurately. So friend, I have made all these menu bar, the main menu bar and navigation buttons and this search box, everything accurately. And from next video you will see that this is the slider. Now slider is remaining, which is right under this button, navigation bar, but I shall begin to make this slider from next video. So I see you in next video. Goodbye.